I thought I would do a 2-month Amazon Flex review. It's been a little over 2 months, but I was on my vacation the last month, and same old, same old. It's pretty good. I'm definitely trying to stick to the 1 hour shifts. I know I said that in my last video too, but I've gone out and I've done a couple hour-and-a-half shifts, and I even did a 2 hour shift one time because the money was good. It was like $67 for a 2 hour shift, and I don't mind like the time. The time's not the issue. It's the distance, and I get it. Like, I'm driving my car and all that. But like, I had a 2 hour shift that, I don't know if you're from Metro Train or not, but it took me out to like Ypsilanti and then Ann Arbor, and then like I started in Wixom. That's where my distribution center is at, or whatever they're called. But so it was a lot of miles. It wasn't so much the time. I have no problem sitting in my car for 2 hours. I just sat in my car for like 40 hours doing that road trip to Florida and back last weekend. But it's more so, I guess, where I go. Like, if I could choose like where I wanted to go, that would be fine. Because like one of the 2 hour shifts I did, maybe that was an hour-and-a-half shift, but it had me go from Wixom and drive like 40 minutes away and then do the stops. And then like some of the stops were like in Detroit, driving down streets with like buildings, that are like half tore down and all that, some sketchy neighborhoods. And one good thing is, though, is they finally did have an Amazon vest in stock. So I have an Amazon vest now. So I have the one that I bought that I showed in my previous video, and I have this one. Yeah, so I'm definitely going to stick to the 1 hour shifts. I mean, unless a good price comes through for an hour-and-a-half, because an hour-and-a-half one, generally you're not going too far away, and it's only like one package. I think one of the 2 hour shifts I had was 2 packages, 3 packages, maybe. Another 2 hour shift that I tried with like 6 packages, and it was like zigzagging all over the place. It's still good. I don't want to say passive income, but easy income. Especially like I said in the Tesla. One thing that I wish I could do is, like, when I was on my trip last week, and I mean, I know I can like mute the app or whatever on my iPhone, but I wish there was a way I could have put like, hey, I'm on vacation, because since I'm a level 2 person now, like, there's special shifts and perks in that I get, and I was constantly getting alerted, available shifts to pick up and such. And it would have been nice to have been able to just been like, hey, I'm not looking right now because I'm on my trip, which is a cool thing with this, because you can just pick up and do it as you please. So like, if I want to do, like, this week I'm trying to do some extra because I didn't get to do any last week, because between getting ready for the trip and all that, I didn't get to do any last week. So I got $0 last week. So this week I'm trying to do this, and I got a trip this weekend also, and so I have a lot of extra expenses right now with all the different trips that I'm doing. Yeah, I mean, this isn't a very long video, and I did most of the stuff in the first one. But yeah, it's still fun. I just get in my car, put the address in, have the car drive me there, drop it off. Again, most of the 1 hour shifts, all the 1 hour shifts are tip eligible, and I think there's only been 3 that haven't given any tips. And one thing to know, like with the tip shifts, you have to wait 27 hours, I think, before you get that. So like, I choose to get paid every Friday because my normal job, I get paid every other Friday. So I just, once a week I get paid. And it's like, it's Wednesday when I'm recording this. Tomorrow night is Thursday. I have a shift tomorrow. I won't get that money until my next payday, next Friday. Now, I could cash out early. I can cash out, I think, any day of the week. So I could on Monday, like, cash what I made tomorrow night out, but otherwise I won't get it until next Friday, because it won't have gone through. Because you get you'll have the $22.50 or $21.50, whatever it is. You have the base pay, but you won't have any tips until 27 hours after. You don't get to see them. So that's just something to keep in mind. If you do the 1 hour shift, you're not going to go very far. It's only going to be one package, quick and easy, tip eligible, but you got to wait 27 hours before you can see that. So if you're like me and choosing one day per week to get paid, if you do that the night before, you're not going to get it. So sometimes I'll do like 1.5 hour, 2 hour shifts like the Thursday. So that way I get that extra bit of money. Like I had that planned for this week, but then plans changed, so I can't do that tomorrow now. But that's what I originally had planned this week. Like I had 2 hour shifts yesterday, 2 hour shifts today, and I was going to do 1.5 hour shift tomorrow. So that way I'd have those 5 shifts on Fridays pay. But now I'm just going to do an hour one tomorrow, and I'll just be on next week's, or I'll cash it out on Monday. I'll just probably wait till next week though, because like I won't have any this weekend to pick up because I'll be out of town again. And then I'll have a month where I can do stuff, and then I'll be out again for a week. And yeah, so it's, like I said, it's still pretty good. I think maybe I've put 500 or 600 miles on my car in the 2 months I've been doing this, and miles are deductible. So yeah, I will say that there has been quite a few times where I get sent home without a route also, which is cool and not. It's not, because then there's no miles to deduct, because you can only deduct miles from picking up the package to delivering the package, not from where you start and not from where you end back home. But again, it's fitting the bill. Not too much. There's not much wear and tear on an EV anyways, but not too much wear and tear. And yeah, I'm gonna keep doing it. Prime Day's coming up, so I'm interested to see how that works. I've already got an alert in the app that says like, hey, increased chances then. Don't know if there'll be more pay then. And I'm curious to see how chaotic it gets during the Prime days. So that'll be fun. But yeah, like I said, I got the official Amazon one now, and so I'm gonna keep doing this. And I'll probably do a 3-month update just because Prime Day is coming up. But after that, it probably won't be much. And again, sorry, I'm not doing any footage of me like actually delivering stuff. 1, I don't want to have to worry about privacy concerns. 2, I don't have a way to like mount anything like on my chest or a hat or anything. But yeah. Oh, and one other thing to add. There was one time during a thunderstorm, I went and I had a shift, and they wouldn't let me in. And then once they did let me in, they wouldn't let me out, for safety, because even though I'm an independent contractor, and it's all on me, like they still have to worry about safety. So that was interesting, because like I got in, I was able to scan in, or no, I wasn't able to scan in at first, and then Amazon were like, hey, we need a picture of the sign. Well, the sign's on the inside, so I'm like, I can't get that. But then once they let me in, I sent the picture. They're like, okay, you'll get paid. But then I was still able to check in, and I think I still ended up getting a package. So I didn't get double dipped that time. I only got paid for the package. Yeah, still cool, still fun. I've had 0 issues, 0 complaints, and I'm gonna keep doing it. And I recommend you, if you can get on it and you like driving and listening to music and all that, now that it's getting nice out, gives you something to do. So I sign up. It's fun.